Hey, how you doing? My name is Haywood Coatville, and today I want to talk to you from a subject on why you should go to college. Education provides you with the knowledge that you're going to need for the world. It paves the way for a good career. Now, some will argue that you just need a high school diploma to make it in this world. That's true to a certain extent, but if you want to live above the norm, you're going to have some type of education. The true purpose of a higher education is to propel the individual's academic career forward and help translate it into a professional world, according to Bright Hub. We all know that prices and the economy is steadily increasing and demanding. Now, one need to ask themselves, is minimum wage going to be enough? There are several ways to become wealthy without higher education. However, the chances are significantly reduced. If you think for a moment, even college players or even pro athletes have to go to college. And it's rare that you'll find a Kobe Bryant that goes straight out of high school into the pros. A college education increases an individual's earning potential. An average full-time worker with a 4-year degree earns 62% more than a person with a higher diploma from the statistics of eHow. With a college degree, you can actually control your earnings versus them with a high school diploma. Now, most people have dreams and goals that they want to accomplish in their life, and we all know that it takes money. Now, you'll be moving in the right direction if you have a college degree. One of Obama's favorite quote that I like to quote all the time is change is good. And having a college degree on your resume can change the outcome on your future. Parents and even younger adults, sometimes they get afraid or they get discouraged because they hear all the talk about having to pay back their loans and they just get discouraged. Now, gossip shouldn't hold a person back because you can either have people for you or you can either have people against you. In Iowa State Daily in Omaha, there's a program called No Excuses University. Now, with this, it targets first and fifth graders to start thinking about their college. Miss Colpitt Scott, who is an alumni from Ohio State, she teaches at Field Club Elementary, and what she does, she starts off with first graders and fifth graders who are at risk to start helping them develop and processing in their mind of thinking about going to college after they finish school. And this is important to have teachers like Miss Colpitt Scott because she takes time with the students at a very young age and to start helping them thinking about the real life, the real world. It's a real world we live in, and there are enough uneducated people because no one cares and no one takes the time to help us to express our interests in life. Schools must do their jobs and also parents because being educated makes us aware in today's society. As minimum wages is raised, we got to understand that the cost of living is going to be raised. Now, there's nothing wrong with flipping burgers, but one need to ask themselves, by going to school and get a 4-year degree, you can end up getting a business degree and one day owning a burger joint. Now, going to college, it pulls out the potential that a person has within themselves. Yeah, it starts off rough, but there is a famous quote from the Bible that I always like to have on the top of my mind, that this race is not given to the swift nor the strong. And I'm a firm believer in earning and working hard for what I attain. Now, 4 years or 2 years is nothing to compare with the amount of time we have to go to school to get a high school diploma. I mean, this was like from first grade all the way to 12th grade, 12 years of your life. Now, most families, maybe 1 out of 5, will go to college, while the other find no means in furthering their education. It's all about what we are taught while we're in school, and it also starts in our home. Now, the light bulb didn't come on in my life until I left home. And, I just found myself taking my earnings at an hourly job just to pay bills. Now, sometimes we look at the now instead of the later. See, right now, we can be earning a college degree, and later, we can be financially fit and financially stable where we can live a lifestyle as we want. Now, if you were to take a poll and ask people why they didn't or why they don't desire to go to college, you would hear some things like, well, I don't have the money to pay for it. Or another famous reply is, well, I can get a high school diploma and earn just a amount of money as a person with a 4-year degree. Now, most people have a lack of knowledge and they tend to see the negative instead of the positive. And it's a very good idea while you're in high school to see recruiters and scouts because they can actually help students see the bigger picture. Now, would you want a doctor with just a high school diploma to operate on you? No, you wouldn't. Nobody would. You want that doctor to have the education that he needs to operate on you. Now, a lot of people don't go to college because they think that they have to become a lawyer or a policeman or etc. etc. You have to know what you are good at and you have to want to make it and turn it into a career. Now, with me, I knew that I was good with my hands and experimenting with stuff, and I was like, hey, I can make this into a career. So I said to myself, I'm gonna go to college and earn a 4-year degree. And that's actually what I've done. I can control how much I want to make, and if I want to further my degree, then that's more money for me. I just want to take this time to encourage someone and to let them know to keep moving forward. Because at the end of the road, it brings on new opportunities, and you won't have to struggle. So I urge that our young Americans go and earn a college degree. Thank you.